Hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we did all the preparations for the field study, practical exam, and all those fun things. This time, we're headed out to Legram. Let's do it. Oh, we're actually looking at the map this time? We need to change trains at Berehard to get to Legram, right? I suppose it'd be better for us to take the cruise main line than the transcontinental line then. What do any of those mean? Right. After reaching Berehard, we'll need to transfer to the local line, the Ebel branch line. There's only one train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 AM right now. We should arrive in Berehard somewhere around 10:30 and reach Legram by around noon. We've got the work waiting for us on the first day too, so the earlier we can reach Legram, the better. Agreed. There's always a chance that a problem child will make another scene. Oh, don't take pride in that. Oh, don't take pride in that. Oh, I wasn't expecting to run into you guys here. None of us ever go look at the map. It's so weird. Why are you looking at the map? Why are we looking at the map? Are you all ready to leave too? Nah, we've just got another 20 minutes or so until the next train to Berehard comes. You're going to the Jurai SEZ, right? Never been, but it sounds kind of fun. It's apparently quite a trip to get there though. It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lemaire province to get there. Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this, but worry not. Hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, but I think I'll just take a nap instead. Ha 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 ha. Crow, you're so popular. Boarding for Heimdallr, etc., passengers, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I forgot about that, going straight through. We'll see you in 2 days then. See you at Corellia Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip. See you later, Elliot. Later, Machias. And Crow, at least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries. If you hear about it, it means I wasn't on the top of my game. One of these days, Reen, you'll thirst for my life of adventure. And your life of having teddy bears on your arm. Oh, it's great. Right. Alright, good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Oh, I plan to do exactly that. Okie dokie. Why did I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? Took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of all the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days. Then here comes that train. Is that their train? Not our train, their train. Okay, they're leaving. Bye-bye, guys. Good luck. They'll probably be fine. Probably. Actually, that sort of reminds me. The, opening scene in the fortress. I think that was Corellia Fortress. The prologue, basically. But I don't remember Milliam or Crow being there. I could be remembering it incorrectly. I'm sure I do that plenty. But, I don't remember them. It's a bit of a weird thing that I'm thinking about now. We still have a short while longer before our train arrives. We ought to purchase our tickets now while we're waiting. Yep, why not? Morning, everyone. Group A is headed to Legram, correct? Yep, that's right. We'd like to purchase our tickets to Legram via Berehard. Coming right up. Do you want them right away? Yep, let's just go. Okay, so that's 6 passengers bound for Legram via Berehard. I'll just have those tickets for you in just a moment. According to the map, there isn't any other way to Legram than through Berehard, so... Oh, you're all heading out? What? Oh, that guy. I haven't seen you in 2 chapters or whatever, however long it's been. Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lecter? You missed me already? Sure did. I'm going back. I'm going to be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello. Whatever. You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramp would die that easily. Oh, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know. Who's he? Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord. He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out. But... So he's the Iron Blood they call Scarecrow. There's the cat. They did not even try to hide that subtly. You saw that cat fly. He just went flying by. Sort of seems like they try to hide it behind everyone standing there, but he went for sure. I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone who specializes in espionage. Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Oh yeah, suspicious. Definitely suspicious. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though. Yeah, let's not. Okay. Try our best to be a welcoming class. I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Not more, at least. You've already caused me trouble. Like you, I'm a little angel. What kind of little angel would casually whip out something like Lammy in public? Do you have any idea how much overtime we did in just for covering up for you? Huh? You do? Oh boy. Passenger service bound for blah 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 blah. That was also Heimdall. That's not a... Okay, never mind then. If you'll excuse us, Captain. I'm afraid we need to catch this train. Sure thing. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, and by the way, I prefer it if you refer to me as Secretary rather than Captain in public. After all, I am Second Secretary for the Imperial Government. I see. Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary. Better bring back a souvenir from Crossbell. And here's another cross that, thought that came to mind. So, isn't this, these cannons, the dangerous ones, the railway ones, or whatever the hell they were called, that was in the prologue? Yep, cat. I knew it. I wonder if she's been there every time, or if it's just been this time. I just missed her the other times. They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I heard. I hope she gets a chance to soak in the good times at school like I did. Well, well, for 2 Ironbloods, you 2 have a pretty cozy thing going on. Oh, looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit. Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Oh, come on, cough it up. They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us. I bet we could double what the Academy's paying you, no sweat. All strictly business, huh? Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over. Oh boy. This is a list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present. We made progress in identifying their top figures, too. I see. I suppose I should thank you. Oh, one more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along. I'm listening. Their primary target is Crossbell City. But there's a chance that something else will be going down with the Empire at the same time. Those were her words. What was I saying earlier? A thought that came to mind. Crap, what was it? Oh, yeah. those railway cannon things, they're supposed to be pointed at Crossbell, right? They're supposed to be one of the things that are keeping war from breaking out, or the opposite, whichever one it was that Elisa was complaining about. Not that she was wrong to complain about, but she was sort of, kind of complaining about it. Oh, yep, that's right. But yeah, the fortress we're going to, Corellia, if that's the one from the prologue, they said something along the lines of, that was facing, a fortress facing the Republic, not Crossbell. So Calvert and Crossbell are different entities, if I'm remembering everything right. This world has an expansive lore, so yeah, sometimes. Wow, it's like a sea of green out there. Oh, you were in Nord. Hey, Eustace, why is the wheat all green? Wheat, barley, and rye are all cultivated in the Cruzen province. It's just grown in its season, which means what you're seeing right now is the fall wheat crop. Oh, look, it's a weird scarecrow. Look at its head. It almost looks like Messi's, like Lecter's. Well, as long as she's enjoying herself, that's the important thing. We're all here to entertain her. At times like these, she seems like any other girl her age. It's hard to believe she's only 13. It's a year younger than my brother. Well, it really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? I suppose this is as good a time as any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. Legram. Legram is a small town in the southeast of the Empire situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, Viscount XSEED, governs the town, which itself is part of the Cruzen province. That sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the province Eustace's father oversees? Well, technically, yes. But Legram is known for being a particularly self-reliant region. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of his liege lord. I suppose I cannot deny it. But my father can be a little too free-spirited at times. But I can't help but feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, I seem to have touched on a sensitive issue there. No, there's nothing for you to apologize for. Changes like these are daily bread of the nobility. It's true that the four great houses do have immense power, but it's still up to the individual feudal lords to govern their respective regions. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutes, which makes the whole situation even more complicated. It is quite convoluted, although the imperial government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system. It's one of the major points of dispute between the two factions. Incidentally, my father's stance on the matter is, hell will freeze over before I consent to it. I do understand the reformist' point of view, but each region of the Empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all of those under a single system seems a little insensitive. It's a tax system! Are you really going to defend a traditional, culturally significant tax system? I mean, come on, Laura. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. Well, it's certainly not an issue with a nice clear-cut solution. This is boring. Oh my goodness, William. This is important stuff. The adults are talking. Don't you have any more cool stories about Legram? I suppose a couple of students batting around the ideas of taxation isn't really going to solve anything. But I guess, to me, one of the things Legram is most famous for is the XSEED school. Oh, isn't that the thing that Lord's dad teaches? That's the one. The XSEED school's swordsmanship is a style passed down by the ancient knights of Erebonia. It's one of the two most famous martial styles in the Empire, other being the Vander school. I've heard there's a training hall where the students of the XSEED school come from all over the Empire to train. Indeed there is. Several students in the school are studying in Legram at the moment, the rest are scattered throughout the Empire. And Laura's father instructs them all. He does. Viscount XSEED is not only the Lord of Legram, he's also the current head of the XSEED school. Oh. He doesn't have a super cool title like the Radiant Blade Master or something. He sounds crazy strong. That sounds really familiar for some reason. Radiant Blade Man. I don't know if that's from Trails in the Sky or something. That title just sounds really familiar. I cannot put my finger on what it's from, though. This may sound unseemly coming from his daughter, but his strength is, quite frankly, inhuman. I would easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire. He sounds like an incredible guy. I've heard plenty of rumors about his strength myself. From what I understand, he acts as a combat instructor for the nation's armies, both provincial and imperial. Though, as a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time away from his own territory. That is unfortunately the case. We may be visiting my home, but there's no guarantee my father will even be there. I see. That's a shame. I'd really like to meet him. Yeah, he seems like an interesting guy. But let's be realistic here. Not only does it seem like there's a good chance he'd be there simply because Class 7's visiting, not just because the lore is in it, but let's be like all the important players seem to be stepping up and being there when Class 7 comes around, for all the other field studies too. But they're talking about him so much, he's probably going to be there. Oh yes, when we leave Legram, I'd like to ask a favor of you all. A favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective style to the XSEED school students. We group as practitioners from the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, court fencing, and spearmanship alike. And I've no doubt that each would be of interest to students of the martial arts. Perhaps so. A chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them? Both arena and at least use swords. Certainly, the XSEED school teaches more than just swordplay. While some use two-handed swords like myself, others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. You think? Hey, what about me? Lemmy's really strong. True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. I concur. Watching Lemmy wouldn't afford students any chance to learn new techniques of their own. Boo, you meanies. No fair leaving me out. Well, don't bring Lammy out. She's gonna bring Lammy out. Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture. But that's assuming we get the chance before our field study is over. Of course, I look forward to it if we do. Lavender. Oh, she is definitely thinking about that a bit too heavily. Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be. What's wrong, Emma? Are you getting motion sickness or something? Oh, no, I'm fine. I was just wondering if we might be able to see Lone Green Castle while we're in Legram. Oh, the castle that came up in Instructor Thomas's lesson the other day. Weather permitting, it certainly can be seen quite clearly. Surrounded by mist more often than not, but such imagery has its own appeal as well. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat. Yeah, it does. I was just thinking, it'd be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in our class to our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be, for our first time. There's a first time for everything, of course. We still have some time before we reach Berehard. But we'll be changing our trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I would have liked to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyways. And it hardly seems appropriate to return home now, after I chose not to during the summer. That is a good point. Is something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month, they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard of any major conflicts between the 2 factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while? After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month. Neither faction is considered enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on the field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Maybe. Idea just coming to mind. One of the sides, probably the nobles, just knowing how this tends to work, is grouping up with the Imperial Liberation Front and having them do the dirty work instead. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? At the very least, that'll explain why they're being so quiet. The issue of regional culture heritage is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. While the desire to preserve a region's traditions and heritage is pretty important to most places throughout the Empire, like the old animist traditions of Legram, Heard a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the lands made and remain as well. Sounds like your gram has a lot of in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess and spirits. I think that's a fact many Erebonians are starting to forget. And if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yes, I feel the same. Seems as though there'd be much to learn during this month's field studies. Wait, but... how would changing the tax... How would having a universal tax system... How does the taxes, like... How does the tax... Does the church or whatever it is, like, have extra taxes in some areas? Look at all the trees going past the window. It's so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really now, I'm kind of surprised. I assume being in the intelligence division mean you'd be taking trains like this all the time. Well, I usually ride Lammy when I'm out on a mission. All the super fast train Claire and the others in the R&B use doesn't have any windows. And Grand's special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Interesting. It's not often that you get to ride in a regular train like this then. But if you're going to get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left for when I reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got up this morning. But I was so excited, I could barely sleep. I'll be fine, I still got plenty of energy. What was I saying? See, so would you. We'll be very hard soon, so try and get some sleep on the train, okay? Okay. At times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old girl. So what you're saying is I should immediately... Oh, she woke up. And back to sleep. Let's face off first, Milligan.
It's time to duel!
It's time to do. And back to sleep. Okay.
I didn't expect that. I admit defeat. Well
Ooh.
done.
Oh, awesome. Not even... Okay. I like how the game just, like, sort of ends it when you've automatically won. Getting that many special cards is, like, really weird, though. The province of Cruisin'. On down to Breha. 10:20. And the train leaves at 10:30, I presume? The Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all the passengers for the patronage of Special Express is bound for Brehard. Next stop is Brehard, the terminus of the express line. Please ensure that you all have your belongings when disembarking the train. Finally. We have to change trains here, right? That's right, a train bound for Legram should be arriving in about 10 minutes. Need to hurry if we want to board it in time. It's too bad, I was kind of hoping to have a chance to poke around Brehard a little. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Brehard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around, but should the opportunity arise, you should graciously open your home to us in Nord after all. Man, they're making such a big deal about this, oh, we gotta make it over to the train. I wish I could look around Brehard. Sort of think something's gonna happen here. And one day the door... Yep, there's the doors. Man, this song. This is a song for travelers. Sort of reminds me of very, like, Old Westy. Very Old West themed. Is that the train? I assume we're discussing... Nope, we're just getting on the train. No discussion. Just assume. Let's just assume. And so comes the cats as well. Why the hell is that cat coming along? Okay, nothing happened Brehard. I'm actually so surprised. Okay. 11:30. Almost an hour later. And she's sleeping again. Wow, this forest is really dense. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book. As though if you want to keep very quiet, fairies might come out to play. It might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leon Sandlot, was born in Legram. Because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believed her to be a changeling, switched at birth by fairies. Really, that's fascinating. Reality is a bit less rosy. Family line of Count Sandlot came to end when she died under mysterious circumstances. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. A changeling, huh? I mean, this is a world full of monsters and so. Oh. And everything just mysteriously changed. So that's supposed to be fog. Okay. Look at that fog. It came so suddenly. Well, Legram is known for its fog, among other things. It's not all that uncommon this time of year. Fog does keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. Huh, in that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. Oh, no, you can smash it anyhow. You can smash it. You can smash anything you want. Oh, Lammy, you want to smash Reen? Oh, no, go ahead. Oh, he'll be fine. He's too nice for his own good anyways. He'll be gladly smashed by you. Yeah, Lammy, just give him a big 1-2. Back and forth. One to the face, one to the gut, one to the pelvic region. Sorry, Reen, that I wanted to, like, kill you and stuff when I'm in my sleep. Oh, it's just a natural reaction, you know? Whoa! Oh, that is quite a vast lake. I actually didn't expect the town to be directly on the lake. But cool. And very, very foggy. I actually like this sort of town. It's stunning. This is the first time I visited Legram, but it's every bit as beautiful as I'd been led to believe. So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm pleased to see you've taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog or no, it's a breathtaking scene all the same. Welcome home, my lady. What? How long have you been there? Interesting, I couldn't sense him coming at all. I have returned, Claus. I see that your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from home. On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to an old man like me. Surely you jest. Can I assume that father is not coming to meet us means that he's currently away from the Legram? I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he was unsure of when he might return, so he might return tomorrow, basically. I didn't expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you. Everyone, this is Claus, the XSEED family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as the acting master of the XSEED School's swordsmanship. The acting master? Huh, sounds like one amazing old guy. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to the Legram. If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. I think they might have overdid the fog, just a little bit. Still, it doesn't look like the years really have changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region too. Just look at this stone monument. I believe that was built long before the XSEED family was entrusted with the governance of the region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. It has a rather strange shape too. Ooh, what's that? I want to smash it. Oh, I assume that's, yeah, picture of the Lance Maiden. It appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right. The center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are the two Eisenritter. I believe those were made over 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling to the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscounts. Huh, so that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You need to add a few more crates. We're about 10 generations apart. Lady Laura? Lady Laura, I'm so glad to see you back in Legram. The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm so glad to see you're all well as well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework for the Academy. I'm sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear all about the life you've been having at the Academy and how it's been treating you. Seems that she's quite popular around here. Yeah, looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good reputation with the people of Legram. Hey, Eustace, don't be salty about that. There's a bracer... Oh, there is a bracer guild here. She didn't mention that. Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Well, I'll just go look over their task one more time just to be sure. Man, I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Giggity. Undoubtedly the sound of swords crossing. Huh, so this is the XSEED School Training Hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories of this building than I can possibly count, although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father or claws. My apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. You can tell by the way he carries himself, he's a master's poise. And this is Viscount XSEED's mansion. Wow, so this is where Laura lives. You expect nothing less from a Viscount. It seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. Well, it was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold should the need ever arise. Wonder if that need will ever arise. Welcome to the home of Viscount XSEED. Allow me to show you around in my father's stead. Ah, what beautiful flickering. The XSEED family manor. And the boys' room, I presume Laura gets her own room. Okay, Laura doesn't get her own room apparently. Did she like, I insist that I will stay with my friends, because Milliam is my great friend. Wow! What an incredible view! It's so beautiful! It's not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... That is Lohengrin Castle? Whoa, what a castle! Ah, that must be Legram's famous landmark. Indeed, that is Lohengrin Castle. During the War of the Lions is known as the Lance Maiden Stronghold. Saint's Castle, towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it all there makes, in all its majesty, makes me want to set a brush to canvas. It does seem like a scene from a tailor-made for painting. I agreed, but there'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now, we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared our task for us, Claus? Actually, the assigning of your duties here has been entrusted to the professionals. A professional at what? Can you elaborate? Head to the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza. At the Master's behest, they've taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks for your field study here. The Bracer Guild? There's a branch here in Legram? Well, that is definitely new for one of our field studies. Indeed, there's been a small branch in the guild guild in the town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've much for us in the town for over the years. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you blabbling about? Nothing much, just thinking out loud. You probably shouldn't think about so sensitive things out loud, Milliam. Anyway, we need to pay a visit to the guild then. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many of today's tasks as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Claus. Of course, please take care, everyone. Oh boy. Oh, this must be the girls' room. And they both go out to the same balcony for some reason. Guys' room. All 3 beds. Hey there, maid. Prana, I'm so pleased that Lady Law has finally returned home. Only be the ground for a couple of days, but thank you for your care, Prana. I do hope that you and your friends find some time during your visit to relax. I have every intention of serving you all to the best of my abilities. Oh, hopefully we can relax. It's nice to relax. I mean, does Laura have a room? Seriously, I mean, mansion or... I assume this is her room. This is probably her room. Well, maybe. Maybe this is the... This might be her father. I don't know. Hopefully the fog clears up, like, tomorrow or something, because this place would be...
This is Lake Ebel, right? It's even bigger than I thought it'd be.
It's quite large. If the mist would clear, you could get a better view.
I mean, the fog would look so much cooler if it wasn't, like, surrounding us and if it was just, like, on the horizon of the lake. Just visually, I think that would look much better. What? Wait. She just offered to help. I feel I must ask, though. Just who are these disgusting cretins you have in tow? Are you talking about my classmates? Oh, idols. Why must such filth be allowed to fester within sight of my Lady Law's maidenly grace? Listen, you 3. Be sure to keep an appropriate distance from the Lady Law at all times. Understood? Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to prove a little difficult. What an irksome whelp. My apologies. She seems to be misunderstanding the situation. No, Chloe, I do not have a harem. These 3 are not part of my harem. Ah, goodness. You're a good kid.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Unfortunately, the meanings of most animist symbols have been lost over time.
Have they? Okay. I mean, cross within a circle. Could it be like a target? That's sometimes used as a targeting symbol, right? That's all I got.
You've got a wharf here?
We do. A ferry makes trips between here and the opposite shore.
If you cross the lake, you'd be in the Sutherland province, right?
Okay, Sutherland province. Okay.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Does it? I probably should. I should. I should. Is that a lobster? Damn. Okay. This is actually sort of not immensely easy. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Wow, this is a big one.
Yeah. Okay. How nice. That definitely seemed worth it. I don't know.
This building is the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild.
Legram? Legram sounds so much better. I'm just gonna call it Legram because I think that sounds so much better as a name than Legram. Legram! I know it's wrong, but... Oh, the guild emblem. Must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. Branches in the capital were closed to political pressure, but this one seems to be still active. The Legram branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met at Bracer back when we were in Breyard for our field study, but I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though, as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Is that so? Well, bracers are an eyesore to most of the well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority, and you can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Milliam, that's kind of... You don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, that's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament towards him. Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy when it hurt. Poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now there's a familiar face. It's pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh, you know each other? Nah, we just ran into each other a couple months ago. Long time no see, Lady Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... You must be the former associate of our instructor, I take it? Pretty much. Bracer Toval, no last name. Oh, there we go. I'm Toval Radona. Still not great with that. I know there's a specific way to pronounce E-U-R, but I'm not remembering at the moment. I'm not about to look it up. A bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Wait a minute. So, it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Brayhard. Bingo. Sarah told me where you were going to be there. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted I play casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust Maki's out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full, though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found different work in a different field, like Sarah. Others transferred branches outside the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we can ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Till then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. It sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway military police deals with a lot of stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yeah, she sure is a hard worker. Although, with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. That's not Milliam. I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of other people's private lives without their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyways. And this brand has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Are you saying there are private, secret branches throughout the rest of the Empire? Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, focus on helping others. He's long said that if he was free to join other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a Bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I'd think a man who owns the territory in the Empire could just up and join the Bracers. The Radiant Blade Master himself is a Bracer. Oh, that was the Radiant Blade Master. Okay, that makes sense. I knew I heard it before. In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with the Cassie's Bright. I'll bet he'd make an S rank right on the spot. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Bellion Army, as well as the bearer of the title Divine Blade. I guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some of the tasks for your field study. Let me get those to you now. Man, they all get that same envelope, too. Field study, day 1, assigned task. Training bout. Oh, we're gonna do that anyways. Many hands make light work. I need someone to replace a lot of the ornament lights along the highway. If you like putting lights into things, you can find me in Wato's store. I love that. Oh, the last time we did that was so fun. It was so fun. A monster's been spotted roving the Ebel Highway, and he's a big one. Monster, Crookdark. Location, Ebel Highway. Request a Class 7 deal with the stud as soon as they possibly can. Yep. XSEED school training bout. I wish for Lady LoH and you, her classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against the students of XSEED school. When you've prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is downstairs outside the mansion to the right. Yep. Study area is defined as 200 things radius around Legram. Each student must record his or her activities, blah, 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 same as usual. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Sir, generally, yeah. Hey, Milliam, do you know that you're gonna have to write things down now? You're going to have to write? You're gonna have to write a report at the end of the day? You're gonna actually have to do that? Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks, then? Yep, I've got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here, but... So we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Ha, well, okay, will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. Seems to be from Claus. Got a monster extermination request too, but head out to the highway for that one. It'd be nice if we could cover as many of the town people's requests as possible too. This is so cool! Oh man, Milliam, you can be the one putting in the light bulbs. That'll be really cool for you. Couldn't help but notice that Sarah set you up with a curriculum really similar to the work we bracers do. I guess actual bracer work like the stuff I've been throwing at you must come pretty naturally to you at this point. Well, there's some truth in that for sure. By the way, would you mind if I asked you something? Fire away. I know you gave us a hint back in the bar in Rayahard, but there's also a fact that Instructor Shara showed up with near perfect timing right when we needed her. Your timing's a little too convenient. Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army? Nope, I actually heard about what's happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. Since the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right here in contact with the director. He was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital. Is that what you're doing? Well, you see. So essentially things worked out for us thanks to him pulling the strings behind the scenes. I see the bracers live up to their reputation. Guess that makes sense why you're not too popular with certain folks. Oh my, Milliam. Definitely don't mince words. Listen, I was just a one-off, alright? I just jumped through some serious hoops to make sure everything worked out, you know? We've been in debt all this time without even realizing it. Indeed. I'm glad to know we can count on someone as reliable as him as an ally. Okay. Thank you, though. Hey, it's Laura. It's really her. We did something pretty awesome while you were gone. We burned a house down. No. Oh? We formed the Junior Eisenritter. We're here to fight for St. Sandlot. Cool. Oh, Milliam, you should join. Let me. I want to be the evil villain. That's hardly even role-playing. That's so cute. I assume Laura must be their St. Sandlot then. Man, she is like to almost a disturbing extent here. Her too? Oh my goodness, she was just like, if I might be too bold to ask, if I might be so bold as to ask, just what is your relationship with these men? They're all my classmates. Oh, I know I trust in the purity of Lady LoH's heart. So wait, what's she implying? Maybe better off not knowing, Reen. No, I know so well. Man, no one likes me here. Laura, please don't leave me alone. They're gonna kill me if you leave me alone. Good day, Lady LoH. I see you're looking well as always. Hello there, Sven. How are you doing? I'm fit as a fiddle, thank you very much. Whether you need a bridge fix or wall built, you can leave all your construction needs to old Sven. I'm actually just about to head out to the highway to fix some of the statues there. I was just tilting a bit. If you're going the same way, be careful of the fog. You can be rolling in without warning. Days like these are when spirits are most likely to be in their trickery. Haha, That is indeed true. We'll take the utmost of care. Man, they're definitely a religious sort. Maybe that explains why they're all like, the purity of Lady Laura. Oh. They're a bit too uptight about that, maybe. Lady Laura, you've returned. So happy that you returned for the to Legram for our sake. Well, I've returned. That much is true, however. This is meant to be a leisurely visit, I'm afraid. I'm going to be pretty busy with my field study, so keep that in mind. I just can't believe how strict Thor's is. I don't think I could deal with having so little free time. This is why we all thought Saint Estrella would be a much better fit for you. All those months with you, without you here, were just so depressing. Even Laura, every Laura-less day saw my pillow stained with tears. Haha. I see time hasn't dulled your clinginess, Pat. Oh, how blessed am I to stand in the angelic radiance once again. Wow, talk about a hometown hero. People of the Legram really do like Laura, this girl even more than most. It's actually sort of getting creepy the more I talk to them. Apple highway time. Yeah, okay. Sort of want to take care of that monster extermination first. Looks like the fog's just as thick out on the highway as it is in town. It does go a long way to keeping the temperature down, but it certainly doesn't help the visibility. True, even we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. But ever since they built the railway through here, there haven't been nearly as many people traveling the road. We'll need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure we don't become lost. That would be wise, and don't forget, there's no telling when some beast may try to jump out at us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay. If you insist. If you insist. When the hell did these two manage a level 2, like, Link rank? Wow.
It feels almost magical.
I know. Like if you just wait long enough, you might see a fairy or something.
Or a mushroom. How did you miss that? How do you keep missing? Oh, the fog. Oh my goodness, don't tell me. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be like Pokemon. With fog just making everything the hugest pain in the fucking ass. I don't like these guys.
Right.
Oh, that's all of them.
No escape.
Don't steal my CP, assholes.
We should keep going.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
Ooh, one that actually looks tough.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yeah, let's focus on the treasure chest while the baboon's trying to kill us. Yeah, say it again, Eustace, that's helpful. Man, it did not even get a chance to... It did not even get a
Your
chance to attack.
swordsmanship gets better with...
Oh, the tree comes through here.
That's the Ebel branch line, the same line we traveled here on.
Yep, that is true. Thank you for all that information. Okay, yeah, this one's hard to fucking see.
Oh, that's a beautiful...
Here we go.
Oh, it's all by itself, so it probably was intended to be like a trap monster.
Is that a treasure chest?
It's a trap one too, so let's do this.
Bring it on. My turn.
Oh boy, okay. It's the easiest way to do this.
Second form. Gale. Now's a chance. Laura.
Of course.
Went a far way. That went a far way.
Of course.
I can hit all of them. Good. I want
No
that.
escape. Off guard.
Very well.
Okay, which one of them's gonna attack? I don't want to kill it quite yet. I want to kill this one. And nothing. So now, Phantom Phobia.
That's for you.
Here we go.
And easy peasy lemon squeezer.
My turn.
Brave reached level 4. La Forte. 3 turns to 4 turns. Okay, 3 turns to 4 turns. Okay. All good stuff. Okay, what do we get from this trap quest? Trap chest. Abyss Shadow. That's gotta be good, right? Probably. Speed plus 15 prevents death blows, delay, vanish. I mean, that's actually that's pretty good. 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 It's not amazing, but pretty good. Definitely better than running Misty. Okay, here's my monster. Oh, it's like a fucking land. Whoa, my goodness. Okay, that must be the monster we sent out here to defeat. It's like it matches the description, but it's hard to tell with all the mist. Oh, it looks really strong. But we got Lammy on our side, so this should be a piece of cake. Man, you have way too much confidence in Lammy. I'm so sure. His ability's quite poor here. We can't take anything for granted. I agree, we should be thoroughly prepared before we engage it. Right. Okay. I think I'm good to at least try. I just need to save. Okay, come here, buddy. Let's do this. Let's not recreate Jaws, shall we?
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
My turn.
2 of them. Interesting. Okay. Damn, I wish I had Crow here with his freeze. Okay, it'll be what it is. Ooh, this should do well. It's both water, which they're not very good with, and it has freeze on it.
Of course. Shatter!
So, hopefully freeze? Yep, freeze. Nope, nope, no freeze. Sad day. Not that, no, that's not great. Thank goodness for that guard. Let's keep him whipped. Oh, too late. Crap. Crap. That's not great.
Back up!
Okay, they're doing a good job of protecting one another with their link abilities, but it's sort of fucking us over a little bit much.
Go! Gotcha! Here I go!
I need something that just... all my guys who... Oh, that's actually an interesting one.
Here goes!
Ah,
I'm done for.
critical.
My turn.
This boss is, not so hard as much as it's the word. Are they regenerating health every time they... Oh, for fuck's sake. I've reached the point where this isn't that important of a battle to me. That I have to win it in a certain specific way. If I could do it again, I'm pretty sure I could do a better strategy. But... then again, this could happen too. Everyone could just die. Oh boy. Oh, I had 1 health.
Right.
1 motherfucking health. Okay. Oh goodness, I'm gonna be fighting anyways in the other ones.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
God damn, these guys don't fuck around.
Back up!
And oh, good. Oh, thank goodness.
My turn.
What is that other one doing? What the hell? Okay. I'm not totally sure what I'm supposed to be because what is that thing doing now? What has even happened? What? Oh, great. God fucking damn it!
My turn.
Yeah, fuck both of you so fucking much! God damn it! Ugh.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Why are they just turning it? Oh my goodness. I don't know if their AI is just shit for all shits and just the shittiest shit of all shitty shits. But I don't fucking know. I should have just used this constantly, honestly. Yeah, just use fucking adamantite shield. At least in a few cases. Oh,
It's my
good use
turn.
of the zero arts. Good use of the zero arts.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
that thing does not want to move.
Yeah.
Confuse. Come on. Attack each other. Good. 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 Attack each other. Yes. 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 Very good. That's what I want. That's what I want. So I want to wait on the whole, I want to wait on the whole reviving Reen thing until I take out this one guy, this specific guy. Because the other one's going to start attacking, but as of now, it's like not attacking at all. Come on, confused attack. Ooh. Good.
I'll handle this.
It's sort of weird that I stumbled in like into a good strategy at this point. It's actually sort of funny. After like fucking up so bad at the beginning. Oh, no, no, not critical, not critical. Ugh. We're freaking useless at this point. Okay, just a little bit more. The fact that it heals itself every time it fucking takes a bite has been the most annoying fucking thing. Oh my good, yes, thank you. It's stunned. Just long enough. Let's do this. Let's end this. Let's end this so much.
Oh, we should be
Oh
safe
boy.
now.
Okay, that goes the... Recover EP through offensive arts, 1% of damage is EP. Oh, cool. Recover 15% of damage is HP. That's also really good. Interesting, interesting.
I've only just begun.
I did it.
A matter of course.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Nice.
Oh boy, that battle. Well, that takes care of that. Not bad for your first monster extermination. I guess we shouldn't have expected any less. The tough part was actually getting to the monster this time, though. No, it wasn't. The tough part was the fact that every time they took a fucking bite out of us, they regained health. Usually more than I could dish out in a single turn, considering they kept confusing us, or faint, or whatever the fuck it was. True, the mist doesn't make for the smoothest of navigation. The air was a bit clear today, we might have been able to explore a few other routes in the area. But for now, it would be wise to return to the ground to give our reports. Yeah, let's head back to town. That is the plan. And something we will do next time on Trails of Cold Steel. I actually probably recorded much longer than I expected to because that boss battle went so much longer than I expected it to, too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. See you next time for one more long episode of Trails of Cold Steel before going back to the normal schedule. Drive safely. Have a good one.